We are back again for another episode of Time Heist.
He's mocking God.
Spirits of Vengeance.
Oh, we're not doing Celestial Solution?
No. That sounds like a PR plan. All that hard work.
Oh, I still have one of those.
Aren't you glad that we gathered those so that I could bring out the spirits? And
The spirits within?
the spirits of salvation? I mean,
I like that movie. I thought it was alright.
Spirits of Vengeance?
The Spirits Within.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Spirited Away was also good.
Alright.
Yeah, it was.
So, you have Donnie and the Riders.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Donnie and the Riders. I'd listen to you guys.
No, it's not actually Donnie.
It's not Donnie anymore, it's
Well,
Romeo.
I mean, I'm still calling myself Donnie Blaze.
Donnie Blaze.
I'm going to tell Atticus that all is not lost. There is a way back. We
To
just
your
do it.
reality?
No.
Fushi
To
is
6 years.
like upset right now. He goes, how could you?
And then I go and get a cup of coffee.
Don't worry, we'll get vengeance on the Celestials for making us do this.
He goes, the timeline.
We can fix it. Who knows how. As he appears through the portal with his cup of coffee.
He went back to Latin.
See,
Yeah, we have
Fushi's
the
familiar
best
with the
coffee.
spirits, as are all those in the arcane arts.
Yeah.
Doom.
Don't worry, we'll take vengeance on the Celestials for making us do this.
He says, this is a dangerous game that you're playing.
Well,
Most dangerous.
it is the end of the world.
He says, I want no part of it. He creates his little
No
portal.
mount for you.
and he walks through it.
Oh man, Doctor Strange would be so mad at you.
Doctor Strange is gone.
What? Oh, he was dusted?
He was dusted and
Yeah.
stayed that
Oh,
way.
I didn't know that. I'm
'Cause I
so
didn't-
happy.
I didn't bring anybody back.
Doctor Strange did not like me at all. We didn't get
I
along.
seem to remember you breaking the duel's rules in another life. Between you and Strange.
You're getting a
Another
Don't
life.
worry about it.
So what?
That was in a different
Alright.
reality.
I knew it was you.
So, the ninja rider, by the way,
Uh-huh.
who went next to you, Hazrael.
Cool name.
He looks at you and he says, brother, where to?
We ride on the ship.
He looks up and the other two riders look up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of take a deep breath, kind of like smelling, like taking everything, like, yes, much vengeance. I sense others are coming.
Yeah.
I hear laughter in the distance.
He says he has riders of his own.
He.
Yeah. Apocalypse.
Alpaca lips.
Yeah. He hates it when you call him
Am I
that.
getting any kind of like readings from the ship from my bot?
Yeah, the what I showed you. Well, your
Trying
bot
to
went offline.
Take anything that's not nailed down and get back here.
Your bot just went offline
Oh,
Ooh.
self-destruct.
when he woke.
Your bot is now backhacking your network.
No, he's self-destruct.
Don't worry about the techno-organic virus. I'm sure it's fine.
So,
Well, we should leave.
Come with me. Okay. Let's get this man a horse.
get that man a horse.
I mean, they're offering to help solve the issue so we can solve them.
Any
After.
riders?
There's probably gonna be their own issue.
Any riders still waiting to come over?
Robots just being sabotaging from the inside.
I need to go talk to Satan.
Said no one ever.
Actually, I have talked to
Mephisto.
Mephisto. He doesn't. He also does not like me. But like, I'm
No
sure,
one likes Doom.
Well, they shouldn't.
Maybe
cross
Doom's
me.
the reason why this happened.
Doom's not the
Your
reason.
name is Doom.
Doom has made choices, but Doom had to make those choices.
Yeah.
Life's been hard here on Earth while we've been
I'm
gone.
sure he wants his like minions back.
So go and describe your character a little more as he kind of sheds off the rest of him.
Well, as the flame version,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
pretty
first
much
off, he's
you-
on fire.
yeah, I'm on fire. I've got pretty standard garb. Got a black duster that I wear, and I have a giant raven that lands right behind me.
Is it on fire too?
Yes.
It is also on
Is
fire.
it a skeleton?
Pitch black. Looks
He
kind of
whistled.
like the feathers kind of drip.
Oh, you're like the crow version of.
Yeah. A few birds vaporized as it flew by it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they need vengeance.
Yeah,
on
you
that
had to
one.
avenge like yourself. You just destroyed those birds.
No, I just sent them to their maker.
Oh.
So I
The
guess you
one
give
above
Delph an
that.
invitation to join.
Yes, I offer anybody who wants to ride with vengeance.
Does it have to be vengeance against them?
Well, I mean, we've also got Apocalypse here.
You have to ride with Apocalypse.
And we have to ride against Apocalypse.
Oh, you're riding against them?
He's mocking God.
Oh, he's the reason why, like, he's been. You're the reason why he's been amassing power. I guess. He
Apocalypse is
must
mocking
have
God.
seen this.
Thanos created a false rapture.
Yeah. Well, we tried to take care of that.
I
We
just
tried to bundle
realized
that.
after the other riders showed up that this isn't the real thing. Now we're just gonna have fun. It's been a
Do
while
make
since
an
we've been out of the
intelligence roll.
cage.
You have mystical knowledge. Fushi has left the building. 17. That's good. Alright.
Jesus.
You remember this from your knowledge.
Apocalypse gave him power.
Yeah,
What the heck?
It's because it was dealing with Apocalypse.
yeah.
This now, your knowledge of the riders is this: that their human hosts have basically been their containment vessel, so to speak. Much like the Infinity Stones were containing in their vessels,
Mhm.
like the cube, and also in that orb and everything as well.
Okay.
So now, what Donnie has done is has removed that containment vessel. So now the spirits of vengeance are unshackled and unleashed.
I wonder, like, I don't know if you guys are aware of Sarathos, like his history, but he was like getting powerful enough to challenge Mephisto, and what he needed was worshippers to worship him, and he almost got powerful enough to challenge him, but like Mephisto had a plan to like kind of seed doubt in those who worshipped him, and he became just weak enough for Mephisto to appear and defeat him, and that's when he was imprisoned and then used in the manner, I guess. I'm
That's just
wondering,
bad optics.
like, these spirits of vengeance have a lot of potential power to disrupt.
They are.
Are you saying that in front of them?
No, a mind calm.
Am I in on this mind con?
Oh,
right
that body
here.
doesn't exist anymore. You burned it away, along with the
Well, I'm
mind
still
calm.
standing here. There's probably a brain inside.
Yeah.
I haven't opened it up yet to check.
Well, you have to ask
Yeah.
yourself, like, let me tell you what
That's on fire, too.
Apocalypse told me. He wants to empower the people of Earth to protect them from the universe, celestial beings, spirits of vengeance, whatever. Spirits of vengeance just want to, and I quote, have fun and like, torture and get vengeance.
To be fair, it's Celestials that we're trying to have fun with.
There's that too.
I vote we let them go have fun and we try and do whatever this is real quick.
What is this? What? Our plane just went snap.
Yeah.
Quite literally, it went snap.
Yeah, I know it did. That sucks. Oh, but wait.
There's more.
There's something that we can do.
You could
amazing.
You
time
come
travel.
with me. Here's a third option. Come with me. Mind calling Liz, by the way. And then,
Out of character. You have time travel powers.
Okay,
but you
yeah.
destroy those stones throughout time.
No.
I thought.
No, but he's
He-
doing it
well,
other than
I
stone.
destroyed them for our timeline.
So we'd have to jump timelines.
Well, we can't take them from another timeline without destroying it
You could go back and take them from
somewhere else.
the same timeline that you originally took them from.
We're just talking
But then if
sequence
we do
again.
that, then they won't be there for you to take.
And they won't be there for me to use.
They create a paradox, because if they're not there for you to use, there'd be no reason for us to go back before we take them.
Exactly.
So we can't do that.
Wait, say it again?
So what he's suggesting is we go back before the point where we took the stones.
I'm just
and
pointing
take
out
that
we've
stuff.
already created a paradox
Yeah.
because I destroyed the stones from back then.
Like,
So the
that's right.
snapping never happened.
did you destroy the stones from throughout all of history?
No,
Then if you just
he
destroyed.
destroyed the stones he had,
Right.
And I
Pretty
had the
much, right?
stones
Timeline.
from history.
which means that the timeline that we were going to repair cannot be repaired at this point.
He removed the stones from all of the timelines.
From all timelines.
Yeah, they're gone. There's only one way.
So basically, everything that's happened from the stones has happened, and so basically, he's preventing anything from going back into what you guys did.
There's one
Yeah.
way. I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where's the blue man group when we need him?
Now, like you said, though, time travel's not out of the question.
We go to a different universe, and if we get a handful
If you
of
go to a
cosmic
different
cubes-
universe, it doesn't even matter what happened here.
Well, I mean,
Because
you
you're
can
in a
make that
different
decision
universe.
if you want.
You could. You just go to a different universe.
But if we
Leave
get
this one to the spirits.
if we get a cosmic cube from that universe, then it'll work in this one as well.
I don't know what cosmic cube
I'd probably go with.
Well-
doing-
They're not always
For a second.
cubes. Sometimes they're cubes. Sometimes they're just different geometric shapes.
Okay.
They
But
hold like a
this-
tower above the stones.
The snap kind of tore a hole in the multiverse type deal,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like a window. So they're not really separated that much anymore.
And they could
That's also
merge
not good either.
Wait, what's not really separated?
to different Earths.
The dimensional barrier has been shattered.
So there's no.
Not shattered, excuse me. There's been holes punched in it.
Oh, that
Someone
makes
went
it
through
even
with a whole
easier
bunch.
to do what I want to do.
That's actually
How I got all the riders.
that's how he came to be, actually.
Yeah, there's that too.
He escaped through it. Thank you, Thanos.
Yay, Thanos! Destroying the stones before I had a chance.
Hashtag thank you, Thanos.
So what I'm saying is, if you're mad at somebody, it's Thanos' fault.
Oh, wait, there's even more options. I forgot.
Who?
There's this guy.
I know what guy.
He's like all gold, and he's got like a bunch of heads, and we can just ask him, hey, some other guy screwed up our universe, and this really affects the multiverse as a whole. Could you like, fix it? His name is the Living Tribunal.
Alexander's like, huh? It's not physically possible.
So,
There's
Are the
only one,
writers-
there's one above him.
are we
not one
even
above him.
there still?
We're waiting for. You extended the invitation, so are you guys joining them or?
He's literally just.
I extended the invitation, and then, so we're gonna have a conversation.
Yes,
Give me an option. Give me
yes.
options.
Vengeance, vengeance, burn, flash, yes.
Give him something
I'm gonna
on
point out,
vengeance.
I'm extremely charismatic.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I have a fiery
Nope.
charisma.
Oh man, I hired a PR woman and she's not here. Can I teleport?
I don't think you need her. You've got,
Hey, I got this cousin. Oh,
No, my charisma's at 2.
yeah, mine's like 0 with
Oh, really?
nothing in front of it.
Oh, so you're just not, it's a flaming skull, man. You gotta do
Yeah.
something about that. I was gonna listen to a flaming skull.
Bad objects.
Unless you start a band.
Well, the flaming skull's mostly so that people understand what they did.
I don't know. Band would be bad. If they get popular later on in the future, it's going to be cover bands, but they're never going to be as great because every time they light their head on fire.
Hey,
I have one good set.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, if even more.
I could do
usually they're
prophecies, right? Well, I can help other people do prophecies.
Yeah.
I could stare at you while you do a prophecy.
Oh no.
screaming.
It's similar to a penance stare.
It's a drop.
Oh,
Don't worry, it only burns your soul a little.
no.
Okay. I just figured I'd offer.
Can I contact like the world leaders like Magneto and let them know what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm just letting
So-
them know.
While everybody's conversating,
Atticus, are you going? or
I'm
staying?
already hopping on the
No, I'm
roof
not
and
going with the
getting
guy
ready
who
to
just
fly
tricked
off.
me. Like,
It's
I
not
don't,
happening.
I don't think that was ever in a question. I would go with the person who just, the thing.
What about
actually,
Alexander?
Who just,
know
who
what you
just
are
tricked me
anymore.
into, you know, giving him the stones and then destroying them, completely
It's-
ruining our plan.
Pretty much the same.
I mean-
You're like, I'm not going with you guys.
I'm over here like, I mean, the stone did like very little for me, but
Right.
you're still
Okay.
a jerk.
Well, we'll see y'all later. You'll know we're up there by the flames in the ship.
Oh,
Don't worry
ah,
about it.
shit.
It's totally gonna be under my control whenever it flames on. And we fly into space.
All right. You and the riders, right on.
Yay!
Riders, assemble.
I think that was copyrighted.
All right, you guys
Riders,
wanna, you guys
flame
wanna,
on
like,
and roll out.
you guys want to talk to Apocalypse or do your own thing or go to a different universe?
So we flamed on and rolled out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're left with Atticus, Alexander, and Doom.
You want to go to appeal to the Living Tribunal?
The what?
I don't
He's
think I
not-
understand the word you just said.
The Living Tribunal.
You also
Roll
have
intelligence.
allies as well.
Well, intelligence is going to
Can I do one of those like
I'm
kind
no
of
longer going to
holographic
do
like
things knowledge I'm
montages
not
where I'm
aware of
showing
because
him
of
like what the
someone?
Living Tribunal is?
I'm sorry.
You can have the scepter back.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
you know what you just did, Donnie? You created a world where Doom is the voice of reason.
Hey, it's like that sign in my office.
Oh my gosh.
I know I gave that to you for a reason.
I'm just creating a new world order.
The sign was like, if I'm the voice of reason.
If there's ever a moment where I am the voice of reason, this is a very bad
Okay then.
or
By the
something
way,
has gone
well,
horribly wrong.
Affinity Bros for staying
Yeah.
Is that for him or me?
for him.
I have reality bros, but because that was our.
Yeah, I actually moved you to that one. We're together forever.
Hey, I have 6 stones.
Can I use these?
Meanwhile, Doom,
Atticus uses the fate stones to change
given
reality.
the evidence of everything that's happened, I'm going to compel you here. That maybe it's best to return to your own dimension
I don't have what I've come for.
with the knowledge that you have gained. Oh, you did get the knowledge from the Doombot though.
What's that?
The Infinity Well.
Ooh.
What kind of?
You found the location of it,
Alright.
or you were wanting them to.
I actually have another Doombot, and he found that out as well. Maybe I'll go there.
Are you saying this out loud? Are you
Yeah.
just speaking to yourself?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you're kind of less a cosmic cube now.
How about Cosmic Pyramid? Do we have one of those?
Honestly, my character wouldn't know what to do at any point. He'd probably just tag along with Doom until he figures out what he wants to do. Because he doesn't think staying here with the
At the
spirits of vengeance.
At the Infinity
All these
Well,
names.
you
Apocalypse
might find
of
more
Betrayal,
stones.
Spirit of
Huh?
Vengeance.
At the Infinity Well, you might find more stones.
Does the spirit of vengeance
That sounds
tell
like
me
a
about
well.
Infinity Well?
I'm not there.
Well, the spirits of vengeance have been unleashed throughout the entire universe.
Yes.
Infinity Well is like, from what I was told, is like the birthplace of the stones.
Oh, well, that sounds like a place we could go.
Question?
Actually,
It's a well.
actually, he tells you that.
I sense a trouble going.
Inquisitive. Just
The Inquisitor, and you're
it's,
like,
it's a different stone. That's what it
what?
means.
You said infinity.
Now, did you say beyond?
Yeah.
That's a different kind of thing. But yeah,
So, what?
I don't know how to get beyond.
I think you have to go through nowhere.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I thought he was dead.
I'm only vaguely aware of those things. Like,
Well, let's get to it. Because
So Doom.
we don't have time. We lost our stone.
well, we have to go back to Castle Doom at
We waiting?
very first thing because I don't have the means to get us anywhere from.
Luckily, there's a
This
reality
shipyard.
manipulator here.
By the way, just want to throw this out there. I'm surprised nobody caught that for the beginning when he mentioned Creed was up and walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought for a second.
Yeah, I was like-
it's, a split second. I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't like think into it.
That means at least Creed's alive, which means his soul wasn't killed, which means Donnie's gone
Or his dad, I thought. Maybe. It could be his dad.
Donnie would have been next, and then
because Donnie was the one who had the power to absorb people's powers. So at best, I was my dad.
then the spirit thing was already there, so it's like,
Yeah.
you're gonna take a backseat again.
I'm still confused.
All right, Creed. While Creed was within him,
His
the
body,
body
was unconscious.
was unconscious. He was still functioning, he was still healing, but he was unconscious. Well, whenever Donnie bit the dust, it released Creed.
Mhm.
So Creed's soul was not taken. Right?
So Creed was not taken. This Creed was up and walking around.
So that either means it was Donnie or
Which
his dad.
means that I didn't have the healing factor as Donnie. Luckily, my new form gives me a healing factor.
Anyways, some more little tidbits in there.
But well, I'd probably go with Doom. I mean,
That's
Wait,
good.
oh,
That's
yeah.
what we all say in Liberia. Go with Doom. Whenever, like, we say
Jeez.
goodbye to someone.
So you guys, you
May
going
Doom
back
be
to
with
Liberia?
And
Maybe
also
Doom be
with
with
you.
I am.
So did you accept the compel to go to a different?
May the doom be ever in
I-
your favor.
Wanted to go to a different one just to get away from the chaos here, but also, like, I can find this power in any dimension. It's just that I was so close to having the power to find the power. Because if I had the gauntlet, I could just get it. It'd be like, bring forth cosmic cubes, and then they'd be before me, and then I would take this broken thing off. And
You gave it away.
Well, that's what he was saying. He made a mistake in the first encounter with the Infinity Gauntlet. He could have just conjured, like, a cube.
This gauntlet eludes me. It
Yeah.
eludes nobody.
So are we
eludes
going
me.
to a different dimension? Because that's
If you
if
want
you're
to.
compelled to it, then you have to do it.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
That's how
Or
they
you
accept
have to
compel
know.
and do it, or
Or you
you
have to
reject it and do it.
Reject the
Yeah.
compel.
Which means I give up 2.
Yep.
Well, you give up the one that you were about to be given
Yeah,
and
yeah,
one that
yeah.
So
You could either have 3 or 5,
Yeah.
not 4.
Fool shalt thou not count.
Yeah.
5 is right out.
You could go to India and get the Ankara stones.
The what?
Other things that Doom knows about that your character apparently doesn't.
Yeah.
Our characters don't really know much other.
We haven't.
Well,
been
I
here
had
for
a way
year.
to know stuff. My characters are constantly like, well, I don't know about that. Well, I might have. My character's like really upset because of his Inquisitor.
believe
It's
it.
like
Oh, yeah.
I just lost all that knowledge.
I can't
And
believe
you-
you didn't join Vengeance.
you're actually coming to the realization now that Donnie really is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. Is like Donnie is gone.
My
Yeah.
suggestion.
Now you're processing it.
And if I had the Mind Stone, I'd process it easier.
My suggestion would be to appeal to this higher authority, because like there's it's basically his job to keep order in the multiverse, and if there's disorder, then that's bad. If so,
Do
like
you have charisma?
no, but I have a PR, and we'll bring her with us.
You know his charisma? The writer does.
But like,
So we're gonna suggest a PR lady to talk to the Living Tribunal and to convince the Living Tribunal, whatever it,
yeah.
to help us.
Well, she probably
Is
has
this
a
the same
book
one that
of-
wrote season 1 or season 2?
No, she didn't write any of that. I didn't have her hired then.
I don't think you need the Mind Stone to know that's a bad idea.
I think
What we should do is work our way up the chain, like basically talk to celestials and powerful beings to appeal to this authority on our behalf and on their behalf.
Or we could do this Infinity Well thing, since I was compelled, and just do it ourselves. And then you would have your gauntlet.
You're just compelled to basically follow Doom
Oh, okay.
because he lured you in with Infinity, so you're just
And
you're
now I'm in the Beyond.
yeah, you're compelled is basically just to follow Doom where he's going.
You're willing to walk through bed and bath to get to beyond.
Oh, Doom loves his baths.
So is Doom taking it or not?
Doom likes that someone is so enthusiastic about following him.
Doom's like, my work is not finished yet.
There's also the One Ring. We could go get
To
that.
rule them all?
Yeah.
I
Doom
heard
is
that
aware
one.
of
I saw a movie about
Doom,
3,
Doom
actually.
wrote that.
Doom
Actually,
writes.
6,
I thought I saw
guess.
that went into a mountain and like sank into lava.
Oh, we don't have the time stone anymore. But we do have a time machine.
Darn it, Donnie.
Hey,
We go get the One Ring before it's thrown into the.
wait, are you actually talking about the Lord of the Rings One Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
Doom
that
was
in
there.
this universe?
it's in
It
a
can
universe.
be.
A universe
The
Doom has
universes
been
are
to.
collided to. Wait, so
it is
hold
a
on.
universe that Doom has been to. So Doom knows the way.
You're right, it is. Oh dear. Oh, it
And
is.
if the universes are kind of collided,
Yes.
It would be easier for me to get back there.
wait, hold on. So I also not only have to worry about the threats of the universe I'm in, I have to worry about the threats of the multiverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
And all time.
Oh, that wasn't him that did. That was Thanos.
Oh, thanks, Thanos, wherever you are. at
Don't
this
worry,
point.
I'm planning on getting vengeance if he's not dead already.
Oh, there's other Thanos.
Why didn't you just kill
He
him?
died a year ago though.
So why didn't you just do all this with the stone that you just had?
Because it's more fun to ride.
Yeah, I told you, and I quote, they just want to have fun.
Oh.
Because spirits.
We've been trapped for a
Yeah,
long
they have lots of
time in
spirit.
hell. Have you been to hell? The air conditioning's horrible.
The
You know,
temptation.
Technically, you're not here, so I'm not actually talking to you.
No, you're not. You're talking to a memory of.
I'm actually talking to Donnie in my head right now.
Actually,
Like
I
an
don't know.
Who
imaginary
is
the
this?
spirit of Donnie.
Actually,
Well, I'm going with. So where are we going, Doom? Basically.
he's
Where are we
creating an
going?
imaginary friend of me.
You going to
Let's
Latveria?
go to the Infinity World
Scoping
and
mechanism.
see what's there.
Now, how are you going to get to the Infinity World?
I know
I
a
mean,
guy.
I have some. I have charge force. I can teleport some. I don't know if I can teleport that far.
That far, yeah.
And then Tachyon, I can do time travel.
Can I make the distance
But-
closer that you can teleport further?
Time travel don't really cover the space part.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, actually.
I can make us fly faster if you want to go with me.
No.
No, seriously, would I be able to compress space to allow his teleport to go further?
Not that much.
But it would
Actually,
help.
we can.
Maybe to the moon.
So this is what we're gonna do.
If they spin long enough.
We can
talking
travel
about-
vast amounts of space
Start planet
using
hopping?
time travel. So what we'll do, we'll travel back in time when the universe was much smaller. We'll travel a few feet, and then travel.
This is a terrible
Then
idea.
we'll travel.
So
like,
when the universe is super hot, because
Doom has
everything is.
technology that can
Hey man,
protect you.
Are you sure you
universe
can
was
survive
doing
the Big
super
Bang?
hot.
No, we're not going back to the Big Bang. We're going
Well, I mean-
back to like maybe 100,000 years after. the Big Bang.
Well, I mean, okay. So let's say we're in a spot. Like, how would we know where we are?
That's a good question.
Relative distance.
We'll have to do lots of calculations.
Have you ever played Minecraft and traveled?
And
in
then
the
our
night?
hell is going back in time and then taking a step and then coming back is like, nope, not in the right spot for like thousands of years doing that.
Yeah, you'd have to make sure that your calculations are pretty precise.
I mean, if I had a stone, maybe.
I could just call my celestial friend and see if he has a ship that he could send.
Something. We're being attacked.
I might
by
be able to
sorcerers?
get you one.
Can you?
Y'all have been talking long enough. We've probably already cleared it out.
Maybe Zorathos like.
We'll discuss that.
Oh, okay, so you want to go talk to Apocalypse and ask him for help? Well, so what are we doing, June?
We're literally following Doom at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Apocalypse, I've come to bargain.
Again, right?
He actually might be really mad at me.
Because you gave away to Space to me?
No, because I haven't like delivered what I promised, even though I do actually have that. There's some ethical concerns, and also like, I don't know. What do you think? Should I just give him that and then we can go to the Infinity Wall? Do you care? This is your world.
Your universe.
It's a whole new
Yeah.
world.
Do you want to make every human
New
on
world
the
order.
planet a superpowered mutant?
I mean,
Did you
you're
compel
asking two
inquisitive on that?
superhuman.
Do what?
Are you compelling inquisitive on that? Do you
I am not,
Okay.
actually. That's a...
So I actually have to
Because we could do that and then leave if you want.
I'll tell you what, I will have you analyze it, though.
Analyze my code.
No, analyze this,
The plan.
the plan.
Mm.
So if you were to, transform everyone that's not a mutant into a mutant, similar to Donnie,
Good people, bad people, everybody gets to be
Everybody.
transformed.
everybody, there's no selection process there.
It's not.
It would give the world a fighting chance.
At themselves.
True?
They could devour each other.
It might even create more of a breeding ground for vengeance.
Yeah.
Hey, if you wanted to keep me focused here.
It's a big decision. We'll just make it some other time and then time travel back to this moment. So I vote for Infinity Well because I'm really curious. There's
You're
a lot,
curious,
there's a
I'm
lot
curious.
yeah, there's a lot of power there. That's what I attracted.
What is the easiest thing to get to, would you say? Would Doom be able to know?
We could get there
Where-
because I
have you
Doombot.
told him where the Infinity Well is?
No, but I have a Doombot there now.
Well, he needs information where to analyze.
Alright, I can give you precise coordinates.
Does it still work?
Yeah,
Or did
yeah.
you destroy that?
No, we're using airdrop. for
You're
this.
at Latveria, aren't you?
Yeah, at this point probably.
Yeah, so you're using his big old supercomputer.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
So shiny.
I'm trying to get Kitty Pryde to come to space with us. You wanna go to space, babe?
Alright, so anyways, you analyze.
Do I need to roll for that?
Ooh,
That's nice.
not bad.
That's good.
15?
So
That's pretty good.
the Infinity Well is light years away.
Well, if we had a space stone.
If only that was a
You
measurement
need
of distance.
obviously you need a method of transportation.
Well, we need some sort of
Something that preferably won't take months and years.
Or light years. Wait.
Yes.
Light years is distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the mind stone
It's
helped
like
me out a
that.
lot with that. My character's every time he thinks of something's like, oh yeah.
Now,
you know those stones.
parsecs.
Otherwise, you could potentially
Parsecs is
grab a
dis-
ship
is
that could,
time.
light years out
Parsecs
that
is
way.
time.
Oh, is it that shit that's being destroyed right
I
now?
don't know, Star Wars uses it like it's space.
Well-
I think they use it wrong, so you might be right.
I am checking Google.
Like, when they say it's so many parsecs in Star Wars, they're talking
Oh,
about.
no, that's right. 'cause
Parsecs is distance,
it was distance because he cut
not time.
through the asteroid field instead
Yes.
of going around
He
like
did
he's
so many
supposed to.
parsecs.
Yeah, parsecs is distance.
Parsec.
Although I don't know if a parsec in reality is distance, so I feel like it's not. I might be wrong.
But so you were saying we could acquire a ship.
A ship that has light speed travel that could potentially.
No, it is. It is,
Now,
I
Are you
might
s-
be cleaning one out right now.
One parsec is the
You
distance
mean
at which
destroying it.
Hellbound celestial ship.
What?
You ever seen Fire in Space? Check it out. Afterburns, guys.
You wouldn't think that it could burn up there because no oxygen. It can make it happen.
Yeah, it's an astronomical unit.
Yeah.
So
And
the distance at which one
Yeah.
astronomical unit. So
things move faster whenever they have a hellbound
It's distance.
transformation.
I don't understand. All I know is it's 3.26 light years.
What?
I convinced the smart guy that things move faster whenever they're transformed by hell.
hell.
True. Also, with your dimensional travel combined with the ship's light speed travel,
So
Maybe-
how would we acquire a ship? Dude,
I'm working on that.
You're-
Right now.
Doom,
you're not.
you're not in this.
Yeah.
Look, I just ended
Donnie,
that
stop.
comment. Quit reaching out to me, Donnie.
Excuse me, is this thing still on?
He's just speaking to your soul.
Yeah.
Wow.
Soul
Residual
com.
soul energy.
Forget mind comms, it's soul comms now.
Sorry.
We can build one. I can ask my friend to see if he can send me
Well,
some.
how quickly could we build a light speed?
Well, I have
travel ship?
like thousands of robots that work for free.
But there's
Does-
also
Does
Spirit of
Doom
Vengeance
even have
engage?
technology for light speed travel?
I'm sure if he
I can
did,
just
he
ask
would
people
not.
who do.
Well, I mean, if Doom did have technology for light speed travel, why would he have wasted time with us to getting the Infinity Gauntlet?
Precisely.
He would have just gone to Infinity Well.
Precisely.
Oh, I'm already there. Like,
Because I was dealing with stuff on Earth.
But why would
But a
you
Doombot
care
could've done
about
that.
stuff?
He was attempting to ruin it a different way.
honestly, that way is probably better than what's going on right now. Maybe. My character's about to find out.
I mean, I hear fire cleanses.
An absolute fire cleanses absolutely.
I mean, it's not like they're trying to destroy the world. They're just trying to basically exact all the wrongdoings that people have done.
So everyone has probably done something wrong.
So basically, it's the end of
They're just
the
going to
world.
go and purify the world. That's it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Pacify.
That
No,
too.
purify. Pacifying is something totally different.
Oh yeah, that has Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel Spirit of
If your
Vengeance.
soul is clear, you don't have anything to burn.
Is there a clear soul?
I don't know. It is.
Nuclear soul. Not just clear. Nuclear.
Ha. Ha ha.
Not to be confused with nuclear.
Yeah.
Which is what?
Well, we're going where you're going, dude.
You added a U.
Well, if you're just wanting to escape, then yeah, that's probably the best way.
Well, I've
is
made
to
a
go
call.
with Doom.
We'll see if anyone I know has a. I put the word out on Facebook.
On Doom book.
Looking for a spaceship. PM.
Only people who actually have one respond, please.
Did you just said that to...
Yeah. Right back.
Oh dear.
Only serious offers respond, please.
I mean, we don't have enough time to build a ship ourselves.
Please send pics.
Like, does Apocalypse have a way?
Actually, he might. He's got a pyramid ship, but he wanted to just give it to us. We'd have to take it.
Well, you don't like Apocalypse anyways.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. He
So
tried
you
to kill me.
You want to fight Apocalypse?
I could, but let's see how if we get a ship.
Well, I mean, while the Apocalypse is distracted with Spirit of Vengeances, like 1 million of them, right?
Well, first we're
There's a
riding on the celestial ship.
But the Apocalypse is...
Apocalypse was trying to strengthen Earth so that it could fight the Celestials. If we take care of the Celestials and Apocalypse doesn't stand down, then we have to take care of him.
Which he's not going to stand down.
He might, because the
Apocalypse.
threat's gone.
That's not how he works.
Is the threat really gone?
I mean, a new threat's come.
Anyone more powerful than Apocalypse is the threat.
Yeah, but don't worry about that yet.
Well,
Apocalypse can totally be buddy bros with.
I mean, I'm okay with...
He was intimidated by me, so he sought to destroy me. He tried to read my mind, failed, and then got upset that I wouldn't let him. And and threatened to kill me if I didn't let him be my lawyer. So I let him because he threatened to kill me. This is the man. This is the man you're dealing with.
So Doom, have you received a message back from Doom?
Check my Facebook.
Doom book.
There is not.
Excuse me while I check eBay.
So,
Have to send
Steel
a
Apocalypse's
sack.
pyramid ship. Got it. Alright, let's do it.
His what shit?
I'm
he's
just
probably
assuming that.
protecting that.
Yeah,
I know he has celestial like technology.
He also has
That's the only way
riders.
off his planet at this point, right?
No, there's a celestial ship.
No, I'm not going on that ship.
Yeah, you-
That ship has sailed.
It's a ghost ship.
the celestial ship?
Well, it hasn't sailed yet. It's still moored in orbit.
Is it on fire?
This ship.
That might be a bit of an issue.
Okay, so are we waiting for a response or are we doing something?
Well, they don't have a ship.
Okay.
Alright, so you don't have a ship that can get you there, so how are you planning on getting there?
Aren't they supposed to be the Cosmic Crusaders or something? How are they have no ship? What did they do?
Maybe they didn't do anything. Maybe somebody did something.
What happened?
Do we need to go back in time and do
I need
this out
spoiler
in different
content.
timelines?
I don't know.
Basically, go back in time and then build the
Can
ship
I roll for transformation?
so we can go
Actually,
back.
I could do that. We just go back in time, spend 10 years building this ship, and then arrive here now with a full ship.
Hey, heard you guys needed this. Oh, by the
You
way,
show
we're
up
10
like,
years older.
come on, guys. Don't worry. We'll just remember to put these parts here
Yeah.
whenever we come back.
Yeah, okay, after we get back from the Infinity Well, we'll go back in time and put this ship here. Oh, there it is!
You know, Doom, it may be easier to actually go to the Infinity Well in a different dimension.
You know, you were compelled by that earlier. Now you have one less fate.
That is true.
Honestly, I'm. No, really.
Let's do it.
You could find the stones in a different dimension.
Just saying.
One that wasn't ruptured by the timeline.
You wanna do it? One
Just
last
saying.
heist.
Dimension heist. Where it was time heist. Now it's like, well, that's a
One last heist.
I'm just saying, pretty soon I'm gonna have a ship.
Dude. Alright, cause he's gonna come back with infinity armor.
You know what he's gonna do?
He's got 2 gauntlets.
Because the veil between realities is thin, he's gonna start creating like spirits of vengeance in all the universes until the whole multiverse is just full of. Wait, what? You can't do that.
What?
It doesn't work that way.
Well, see, actually, you do make a good point there, because the way it is, like, remember, with your trip to through hell with Mephisto,
Oh yeah.
the way those realms work is that they touch all the dimensions.
Mhm.
So he essentially released all of the riders from the one dimension,
Oh, I see. Yeah,
but from that dimension they can access others.
that's the only way that would have worked.
Right.
Yeah, never mind. Take it back. That worst case scenario is happening right now.
Okay, well, let's dimension hop. Because it's not like it matters where we go. We're hell's falling.
Yeah.
So,
We might actually
Hell
have
is
an
falling.
ally. Actually, we might have
The
an
universe is
ally
on fire.
in Mephisto.
who's Mephisto?
Can
Oh,
I
he's like the
ride that?
devil, but not really.
Donnie goes,
We're
I
gonna
didn't
consult
start
the
the
devil."
fire.
It was all
About
this
spirit
bear.
vengeance.
Well, he would have a best interest in our success.
Came with a radio recently.
Yeah, because like
Oh dear.
all his spirits. are-
Alexander's like, next
free.
song, shuffle.
I think we should try to figure this song.
It's like the next one's like,
The ship. The ship.
I don't know.
The
I
ship
think
is
there's
on
no
fire.
like anything.
Alright. We're-
oh, it's like
I
Johnny Cash's
would,
World on Fire or whatever.
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire, thank
Let's
you.
go back to my world.
It's just,
and then
it's
we'll
on
find
shuffle and
out.
it's always the fire once.
Are you from Earth 2?
I can't remember what. What's one?
Oh wait, it's not
Oh
2.
no.
It's like Earth like 6, 7, 8, 9.
8, 6, 7, 9, 3, 0, 5.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a high
So
number.
that, we can go back there. I'm fine with that.
Wait, what did you get? What? How do you remember?
8679.
I think the
Wait,
Senate
8675.
309. Yeah,
I was
I-
gonna say, that's
shit.
not-
that's the number I keep almost giving out whenever I give out our work phone number.
8675319.
Yeah.
I think the MCU is actually MCU is 199999.
What?
199999.
That's the MCU.
Oh,
It's Earth 199999.
Not to be confused with 1999 when it started.
And since this is probably a different dimension, we're gonna go with this is Earth 199998.
Very close.
Why are we exactly that dimension?
That's basically how
The naming conventions usually have something to do with the year that it was created.
So we're going.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
let's
started
go.
with Iron Man in what year?
1999.
I'm starting my machine up,
No,
which
no,
I actually had already started.
2009. Go ahead.
It's already set up.
I was gonna say.
What is?
it's
my machine.
2009.
Your dimensional portal?
Yeah,
We're gonna
I had set it
talk
up
about
ahead
it
of time
in
in space so
99.
you guys would screw stuff
99.
up.
He doesn't have a space portal, but he's got a dimensional portal.
99.
You can travel to a
That's
different dimensions,
99.
but we can't just go there.
1999.
Well, I didn't set it up for that.
1999.
I set it up to like escape this reality after you destroyed it.
But
99th day in 1999.
I didn't destroy this.
Yes, he just said that.
Wait, what? What does he say?
so we could just modify this portal to just take us where we want.
You mean this reality? I don't know. Can I roll for that?
How long would that take?
No, I don't know. Can I roll for that? He's asked a question.
Keeping in mind that you have a read level intelligence. of-
Well,
I mean, is it on a dimensional portal only, pretty much?
yeah, it's just how it's designed. Yeah, he's not necessarily crossing space; he's just crossing the threshold of the dimension.
Okay.
Like in other words, he's going from Latveria to Latveria.
Yeah.
To Latveria, yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
thing on top of it because it's a different dimension.
You know, like geo coordinates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing.
I should
He
pack.
puts in the geo coordinates and it's taking him to that coordinate, but in this Earth.
It's almost like a Stargate in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're just coming out the
Oh,
other
it's
side.
like sliders.
Right. So yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. Well, let's go because I don't want to stay here. Right
Yeah,
now.
let's go.
Alright, everything should be cool. I left a really good Doombot in charge while I was gone.
Is it half an inch taller?
It is not taller.
I meant taller than the other Doombots, which would make it equal height as you.
No.
Gonna say the reality warper
Kind of says it
could
is.
make.
All right.
That's a good
Todd,
point.
you come with Doom.
So you activate the portal.
Okay, we activate it.
Does Doom go through first?
Sure.
The show would save.
Let's.
Like,
just
is
go
there
back
any
on.
way to show?
It's actually easier.
It's
for
Doom. I mean,
He's confident in his work.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Are you gonna trust Doom, or are you gonna trust the guy that's on fire and burning a stick right now?
I'm gonna trust you.
this is hilarious. They chose Doom. What do you do? Spirit of Vengeance.
Literally an
Spirit of Vengeance
angel.
completely betrayed them.
Well, that's the thing. It's
He's
like,
the one that recently betrayed us. He
That's
hasn't
true.
recently
I
betrayed us.
never
That's
betrayed
true.
you.
But I'm
we've
literally an
simply
angel.
fought.
That's debatable.
because we disagreed.
That is highly debatable. Something about 3 years in another dimension that you then destroyed.
That was not you, and that was not Doom's fault. He came back to free you.
That was Doom's fault.
He almost died fighting Strange to free you,
Nope, that was Doom's fault.
but he.
We were in that dimension because you.
Oh, Bryce,
That's
that was a
true.
different life. Yes.
That's true. I remember
If Doom had
Bloodsport
not
got left
escaped-
behind.
Right.
Bloodsport got left behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He left him in hell.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
He
So
forgave
no
me.
Spirit of Vengeance doesn't know about Bloodsport. They're very close to him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Rathos would, not him.
He stays in a different part of hell.
Oh, and oh.
A former.
No, I guess he's still dead.
Who?
Schmuckers.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He's still gone.
Poor schmuckers.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Did you not like
I
schmuckers?
So we
guess we're in Castle Doom.
I'll step through.
again.
Yeah, you guys in Castle Doom? Alright, you guys went over to a different dimension.
There's a throne. There's a guy sitting on my throne in a blue cloak. I power him down.
Oh, okay, I was about to say it's like, oh my gosh, betrayed again.
So you step through the portal. Atticus, you step through as well, along with Alexander.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another face.
Another.
Yeah.
The heck?
Infinity Bros.
It fell on me. How dare it?
Thank you.
Let's see how we've been
What?
doing.
Wait a second.
I know, I guess,
And
I
of course that
I
portal
compel you to give me
closes.
your fate.
Then now you activate the self-destruct sequence on that, right?
on the portal?
Yeah.
We traded our fates.
No, just turn it off.
Well, I mean, we don't want it to be used for some,
Meanwhile,
right?
This is
we have
Castle Doom.
Apocalypse versus the Riders.
This ought to be fun.
Is that Apocalypse versus the Riders?
It's a
That
celestial
would also
ship.
be a good album.
Apocalypse usually rides in his celestial ship that he stole from the Celestials
Oh, so that was
when he
Apocalypse on that
fought them
ship.
before.
So what you're saying is it's a good thing we didn't go to Apocalypse.
No, Apocalypse is a place that exists in a different Earth universe.
Yeah, that's Dark
and
Side.
Darkseid lives there.
Dark Side.
Okay, now I'm confused.
I thought Darkseid was DC.
Yes.
but that's a different Earth. On
He could
the
also,
Marvel
he could help
universe.
us. He wouldn't, but he's
The
much more
Marvel and
powerful
DC
than any of us.
universes actually see each other as alternate Earths.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing.
What?
Darkseid's more powerful than the Infinity
What?
Gauntlet.
Yes.
Yeah, he can.
That's
He
how
threw
they've
away the
actually
Infinity Gauntlet, right?
crossed
Because he was
over
like, "Oh, I can't.
multiple
This
times.
only works in one universe. This is."
Alright,
You
so
have
let's
a-
see. I brought nothing to protect my world, but I found out that my Doombot did it for me. That he and now he rules the world. Or I guess I rule it.
Congratulations.
Everybody.
You guys weren't there for that. I mean, that's before we recorded anything.
You have
Congratulations.
a little stone on the ground there, underneath the bench.
Oh, you dropped one of your fate.
Huh, Apocalypse went against Dracula.
Yeah, I did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who
Te-
won?
Techno-organic virus.
Apocalypse.
Of course.
It's just Dracula.
Actually, didn't Dracula use like nanites or something to infect people and make them seem like vampires?
What? You're telling me Dracula's a fake?
No,
No,
he's-
that wasn't that one. No. Actually, Apocalypse used Van Helsing.
No, I'm talking about.
You used a vampire hunter on a vampire.
Well,
Well, no
naturally.
wonder.
Yeah, Apocalypse is intelligent.
He just hired Van Helsing.
Okay.
If you have a ready-made person for fighting somebody, you call them in.
So,
I can do my job.
as you, as the Riders are,
Van Helsing, I
As
want
you-
you to be my horseman.
as the Riders basically attempt to, lead the port,
Yes.
the Horsemen arrive.
Uh huh. This ought to be fun.
Yeah.
Hey John, I just realized that when we got back, I know where the stones of this universe are. The Doombot told me.
Which universe?
The
My
one that y'all just
homestead.
went to.
I know exactly, and they're all in the same place.
Oh,
As a-
Yay!
so you lost a fate for no reason.
All right,
Declining
so
the
here
compelled
we
to go to
go.
a different dimension.
Oh, yeah, I should have just come here.
We have 4 Horsemen arrive.
I don't know how to get them though.
Luckily, we have how many spirits?
We have 4.
So, don't tell me that those stones are all in a gauntlet that's being held by a man named Sonat.
No, they
It's a
are in a
throne.
gauntlet. If memory serves, they're at the center of our sun.
Oh, that's smart.
So we just have to get them
Out of the center of our zone.
out of the sun.
That's where Superman throws all of his bad guys. You
All right,
should
so
probably
first-
check on that.
First Horseman. He's in this armor.
Yeah.
He has his mace. And he's got these horns coming out of his arm, like full body armor, medieval style.
Uh huh.
Alright. Second horseman, or like horsewoman.
Oh boy.
She's wearing green, and you can see metal like surrounding her, as it's floating near her.
Okay. So that's Polaris.
Third one, You see this guy, you see him, he's just burning with just energy, like red energy and flames. And just as he's walking, you see the ground just around him just start melting and disintegrating.
Alright.
And of course, the last one. He's wearing kind of a nice little long coat, just like you. Has a staff that he kind of puts behind his head, and has a card in front of him that he charges energy through.
There's only one of them I didn't recognize.
I didn't recognize any of them. Yay.
Of course, they introduce themselves. You know, the one in armor is War.
Right.
The one that continues to melt things is Famine. The metal chick, the one with metal surrounding her, the Pestilence. And of course, the last one is Death.
Right.
That's not a staff.
Wasn't he already empowered by the Eternals?
So is he. Anyways. So anyway, you see War. He looks at the riders and he says, "You will not get to Apocalypse."
I got a mammoth rider that says we do.
He has his mace, just kind of hits in his hand. He says, "You have to go through us to get to him." No, that's what the primal rider does. He's like, "Oh, all right." So you just, you know, all of a sudden you see this mammoth just like come through a portal that's on fire, a flaming mammoth,
Nice.
and he just leaps on top of it. And then the one in armor just kind of looks up at him.
Still counts as one.
Meanwhile, the one with the black, wearing all black on the horse, the black horse, he gets off his horse, his high horse.
Come down off your high horse. Oh wow, you're actually quite
And he
short.
gets ready with his chains.
Yeah.
And of course you have the ninja. Yeah, he's ready.
Get over here.
Yeah, he has his chain actually built in.
Didn't I do that like last week?
Get over here. He made fun, and now it's actually here. And of course we have the last rider, the one in the duster, just like you are in the duster with the flames.
Well, I mean, Duster Bros, we gotta fight.
Who's got the better duster? He's me. No, he's me.
So, Hazrael, he looks at you, the fearless leader. He says, "Everybody pick one."
I'm on Gambit.
I've got Death.
Looks like the Mammoth Riders got War. Thinking Azrael can have
The flaming one.
yeah, probably. And then we'll just leave Pestilence, which is Polaris, to
The other one.
yeah.
All right. So, you guys kind of they spread out. And they're staring each other down, and of course, you stare down your opponent.
Nice. I stare down my
He looks right at you, and he actually puts his like a captain, puts his leg up on the debris, and looks right at you, and he says, "Oh, you picked the wrong fight."
I could say the same.
And he quickly charges a card and throws it right at you, and it just explodes just in your face.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually hit you, and then of course he disappears. And the next you know, he's on your right.
Oh, fun.
All right. So,
Oh, you're right. Oh,
Go for
not
it.
again.
of course, as he comes and attacks, you dodge that attack, and now
Right.
you guys are locked in combat. Meanwhile, Hazriel's over here. All of a sudden, you hear someone go, "Mortal Kombat!"
Calling doom, calling doom.
What?
Beep, beep, calling doom. You have a message.
Oh,
Is it on Doom Book?
It is on Doom Book.
I don't
You are
know.
requested.
It might take a little bit longer to get to me.
It might take a long time. He's needed for a portal, but
Well,
No.
Well, that's awkward. Doom Book doesn't work in this one.
Coming from Doom Book right now.
Doombot.
The
You left
face.
your Doombot there, right?
This
this
is
is
Doombot.
Doombot.
Doombot Prime calling.
okay, this is what would have to happen. You have to be a relay, and a Doombot will have to use the machine lab area to come to where I am.
Yeah.
Not this one, another one.
This Doombot is.
One will just relay it to the one over there, and that one will deliver a hand.
This Doombot is
Yeah.
in Connecticut.
The actual Doombot is
Why
actually
is
left
that
in
Doom
dimension.
Yeah,
Oh,
but no,
Sure, it's fine.
I thought they were supposed to be traveling the universe. Why are they in
Yeah,
Connecticut?
because it's like, are you kidding me?
They're trying to modify the portal.
He's like, oh wait, we gotta use this for a second.
Excuse me while I use this for a moment.
All right, back to you, sir.
Alright, so I am going to dash in and basically use the fact that I'm moving in towards him to disguise the chains, like so he doesn't notice the chains
Yeah,
coming behind him,
gotcha.
and pull down.
Make a roll. Wow,
What do you mean?
11?
11. Yeah, you yeah.
So now he is considered grappled.
Yeah. So you move in, and he gets ready for the attack, and all of a sudden your chains come in from behind and just wrap him. You know, and of course just kind of squeezes him, and he's trying to fight free of it.
I'm right up in his face.
Yes. So he gets the aspect on him grappled. We're still down in front.
You smell like sin.
So he ends up grabbing the chains. So make a roll, a defensive roll, as energy just kind of shoots through the chains back to you.
So 9?
9. You do get that one free thing per turn, defensive or
Oh
offensive.
yeah. Yeah, I'll use that.
All right, so you use it and you succeed.
Yeah.
All right, so essentially he charges energy through it, and as he does, it starts exploding the chains. But you end up like releasing the chains before it hits you, and then of course you just create new chains.
Yeah. Basically, the link breaks and I send new ones.
Yeah, and you're like,
Do I need to
Roll again?
the
Yes.
grapple?
yes. And he basically uses his turn to get rid of that.
That
Mm.
go to 5. Doesn't feel like something I need to do.
That's a fate.
Really? 6?
Six. Alright, so you try to do the chains,
Yeah.
alright, and you try to grapple him again, but this time he knows what's happening. He's
Uh-huh.
looking out for it. So he quickly dodges him, kind of does like a little spiral, and then he lands close enough to you to bring the staff around and smack you.
I'm gonna try and dodge out of the way of the staff
Gotcha.
and that's a plus. So 9.
Alright, 9.
Can be more if I need to.
Alright, so you dodge out of it. Yeah, because the staff comes across to hit you, and you kind of just duck.
My head goes.
It kicks some of the flame. Alright, and then he brings the staff back around for a defensive pose.
You're good. I'm gonna feint an attack while my familiar attacks from behind and
Okay.
above.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and basically see if he can knock the staff out of his hand.
Use teamwork.
So, would that be a +2 for this
Yeah.
crow?
Yep, +2 with the crow. Looks like you're gonna need it.
So, what's his stats? I don't think we ever.
No, he just gives you a teamwork bonus. Is all he
Oh,
does.
okay.
So just your
So-
+2.
10.
10. Alright, so the crow comes in. This large crow.
Can I go ahead and use my bonus for the turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. So the crow comes in. As the crow, swoops in, he rolls out of the way just as you take your chain and you wrap it around his staff and you pull the staff away from him.
It probably upsets him.
Which you created an aspect out of staffless.
Disarmed.
Disarmed.
I'm a bit disarming.
And you get 2 free invokes out of it.
Woo. And now his attack.
No, it's his turn. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh, that was close. I have more tricks where that came from." And then he kind of reaches in
51 more?
and he just kind of throws knives at you.
Oh.
But these are glowing as they're aiming straight for you. Make a roll.
Gonna try to jump over his back. 8.
8. And you already used your bonus too.
I did.
But you do have the aspect over here you can use.
Let's do that.
Okay, you can activate it
So
once.
that's 10.
That's 10. Alright. So those knives are coming close to you as you leap over them. And then you land behind him. Alright, and he turns around just in time for you.
As he turns around, I'm gonna stare into his eyes and hit him with the prophetic stare.
Go for it.
Actually, I don't roll for that. He does. He's got to beat 14 on a wisdom.
Yes. Alright. So. Oh, but you gotta activate the grappled aspect on him first.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you gotta roll to create the grapple.
So that was what I rolled.
Okay.
So 10.
Alright, you successfully created the chains again.
Okay.
I got time.
Ronnie's
back.
outside.
Ryan's back in that area. I gotta tell,
Alright.
hey, they were able to open a portal back to that area
Come over here.
because they used celestial power to power it, because I told them I couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah.
So they're all in that area, provided they didn't tell me why they wanted to come back. But I opened up my home to them in protection of
Yeah.
that area.
Did you explain everything going on?
I explained in basically what was going on.
Okay. I say you're gonna have company soon. Alright. So, yeah, you created those chains.
I gotta wait till next turn to.
Alright. So meanwhile, he basically he goes and grabs some rebar. And you can see he just picks up effortlessly and just throws it at you charged.
Oh, he does it while he's chained?
Well, the chains are around him, but you haven't actually chained him yet. So you prepared your chains, but when you activate the aspect, you will actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he basically takes a rebar and he throws it at you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This thing will descend. Activate the
Staffless.
staffless.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Hmm?
Yeah.
No.
Is John dead?
No, they're with you.
They're in a different area.
Alright.
So I got 7
7?
for dodging.
Dodging. Yeah, that rebar hit you.
No, 9 because of the
9.
aspect.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, okay, you dodged it to rebar.
Okay.
Alright. So, now it's your
So
turn.
now we do the vision. We're gonna send him on a vision quest.
Go for it.
Plus minus.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh wait, no, the vision is his roll. Why do I keep trying to use the roll?
What was that?
I keep rolling
Alright.
for the vision when
Alright.
he's supposed to be the one rolling.
Oh, yeah, no, you activated. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so you succeed on that. So essentially, you chain him. You successfully get this chained around Gambit. And then as you do, you basically look into his eyes. And then you just basically show him all the things that he's done. Especially underneath the influence of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
As a horseman of death. Meanwhile, the other riders are doing similar things.
Yeah.
One of them, actually the one with the mammoth, actually has the wart underneath the mammoth. And then he's just standing over just kind of looking at him.
Yeah.
So then
Use what you got.
Hazriel, the ninja, he actually has the Polaris, actually has her chained
Like straight
from
through
underground.
the chest.
Actually, he
Uh-huh.
actually went through the ground and up and got her in
Oh.
the back, and they kind of hooked her into the ground,
Yeah.
and then kind of put himself over there.
All right.
And then the last one, the one with the black cloak and
Yeah.
such. Yes, he has Sunfire actually, and all of a sudden you see Sunfire's like bright and he's glowing, and all of a sudden you see nothing but darkness as this cloak just basically envelops him.
Uh-huh.
And then next you see him, he's on the ground.
I think the Apocalypse's riders didn't really stand a chance against us.
They're just like tech advanced mutants. Y'all are like angels of vengeance and wrath.
Meanwhile, the ship that's up in the atmosphere, it actually disappears.
Any trace?
Yeah, actually it leaves the atmosphere, and then it just kind of
Just disappears?
yeah.
So no trace.
Yep.
Can I use one of the riders to try and, like, can I still sense the souls that were on there?
Yeah, on the ship now.
Okay.
You can't. So, but you exacted your vengeance on these 4.
Yeah. Fortunately, we're not bound to human souls anymore, so we don't have to go back.
Yep.
So I guess we go looking back on Earth. Or we could go find the ship. Let's go looking for the ship.
You know, we're gonna go jump in one of those the Avengers, the Quinjets.
Hellbound
Yeah,
Quinjet.
Donnie's definitely doing that.
Hellbound Quinjet just seems like something that's gonna happen.
That's what you and the writers do, huh? You go and commandeer a Quinjet.
Oh, we promised Atticus
Oh yeah.
that we were gonna chase down the celestial ship.
So you go, you track down the
We have to
Quin-
be
you
true
know
to
what a
our word.
Quinjet is, and you you basically transform into your hellbound vehicle, And now you have this flaming Quinjet.
Flaming personnel transport.
And you're up front in the pilot seat. Let's do this!
Alright. Shield's like, hey, there used to be a Quinjet there.
And that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Doom is off in another dimension.
Yeah. We're going looking for a celestial.
The riders are riding into the sunset.
I mean, we promised Atticus. That was the last thing we said to Atticus, was that we would take down that ship.
Yep. And that will conclude tonight's session. Join us next time. Well, whatever it's called, who knows? I think Time Heist is over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dimension Heist is still on.
I think Spirits of Vengeance is on right now.
Yeah.
That's in one dimension.
But join us next time. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all the above. Follow us. Tune in on Twitch.
And feel free to go watch a movie.
Donnie ran this solo.